What's up everyone, it's Dark Kitty here, and today I will be reading chapter 12 of the Bandicoot fanfic that I wrote, called Cursed. I hope you guys are all enjoying so far, and let's get started. When they showed up at Cortex Castle, the others were outside. They had been waiting for them for a while now. Natalie was not outside, however. She was still somewhere in the castle, trying her best not to lose control again. "Hi everyone," said Beatrix. "Look who's back." "Beatrix, you're all right," said Aislinn. She went up and hugged her. "Please don't hug me, Aunt Aislinn. I'm still not an affectionate person." Aislinn stood there in shock. Beatrix had never called her aunt before. She usually called her by her first name and nothing more, so this was quite shocking. Aislinn didn't say anything about it and stopped hugging her niece. "Where's Natalie?" asked Cortex. "She's in her room, Uncle," said Nina. "She's avoiding us due to the fact that she almost killed us." "What are you going to do to get rid of the curse?" "It's going to take something other than a crystal to heal her. Let's go inside and I will explain everything." They all went inside and sat in the living room. The only ones to sit down were Cortex, Entropy, Beatrix, and Oxide. The others stood up due to the fact that there was no room for them to sit down. "So, how are we going to heal Natalie?" asked Entropy. "It's going to be difficult," said Cortex. "Even more difficult than it was healing Beatrix?" "Yes. We need a magic wand, one that only Emperor Velo himself has. The reason it's going to be so difficult is because he won't let anyone touch his wand or his scepter, for that matter." "You are Earthlings," Oxide said. "The Emperor would never let you up there." "Oh, he will. Trust me, Oxide. All we have to do is agree to one of his challenges. If we can beat the challenge, we can get the wand. Simple as that. It's not as easy as it sounds, though. His challenges have always been tough." "How would you know?" Beatrix asked. "Have you even done his challenges before?" "Remember when we told you that we raced against him before? Well, that was one of his many challenges. He makes them tougher each time, so we have to be careful. So, which one of you wants to come with me? I can only take one person." "I'll come with you," said Aislinn. "This is for my daughter, after all." "You sure, Aislinn?" asked Entropy. "I don't want you to get hurt." Aislinn softly kissed him on the lips. "I'm positive," she said. "You helped Cortex last time, so I am going to help him this time. You've done enough already and need to rest." "But I..." Aislinn put a finger on Entropy's lips to shush him. "No buts. I'll be fine. Trust me. I will come back without a single scratch. I promise." "I hope you're right, honey. I'll let you two leave now." "Oh, I'm going up there too," Oxide said. "And I'm staying up there." "Let's just go already," Cortex said while rolling his eyes. And with that, Cortex, Aislinn, and Oxide were headed for Kobold. They were in Oxide's spaceship, of course. The only problem was, if Oxide didn't want to go back to Earth, how would Cortex and Aislinn get back? Oxide could have just flown them back and then go back to his planet, but he didn't help Earthlings. Heck, he didn't even like them. "Hi, Oxide," said Big Norm when they had finally reached Kobold. "Where's Beatrix?" Oxide facepalmed himself. "Oh, I had totally forgotten to bring her back up here," he said. "No, you didn't," they heard a voice say. They turned around and saw Beatrix stepping out of the spaceship. "Beatrix, how did you get on my spaceship?" Oxide asked. "I snuck on it," Beatrix said. "I wanted to come back up here too. I was going to see Natalie, but I decided to come back here to Kobold instead. She is still cursed and I didn't want to deal with that." "Still cursed?" Big Norm asked. "What do you mean by that?" "Remember how I was cursed? Well, Natalie was cursed as well." "But you look normal now." "We got rid of the curse," Oxide interrupted. "Anyway, these Earthlings are here to do one of Emperor Velo's challenges." Big Norm looked at them in confusion. "You see, we need his wand so we can heal Natalie," said Cortex. "Oh, I see," Big Norm said. "You can, go see the Emperor for that. He isn't in a good mood right now, so be careful." With that in mind, Cortex, Aislinn, and Beatrix went to go see the Emperor. Beatrix had a feeling that her father wanted to see her anyway, so she went with them. Oxide stayed outside with Big Norm and talked to him for a while. The Emperor was sitting behind his desk in his room. He turned around when he heard the three friends approach him. Beatrix was the first one he saw. He glared at her. There was a little bit of anger in his eyes. "Beatrix," he said. You have a lot of explaining to do. I know, said Beatrix. I'm sorry for going to Earth without your permission, but it was my uncle's idea. I know, but that doesn't change the fact that you went there in the first place. Where exactly have you been this whole time? I was staying at Cortex Castle due to the fact that I was cursed, but I'm not anymore. Oh, and Phenomena is in danger. The sky was completely black before I went back to Earth. Well, the last time I went was an accident, but still, I was pulled into a portal and... The Emperor raised a hand, gesturing for Beatrix to be quiet. We have already fixed the problem in Phenomena, but you have explained quite enough, he said. What are these two Earthlings doing here? We're here for a challenge, said Cortex. What's in it for me? What will I get if I defeat you in my own challenge? Cortex thought hard about this. You can have our souls, he said. Aislinn looked at him in shock. Cortex, are you crazy? She asked. What kind of a deal is that? Don't worry, Aislinn. I know what I'm doing. What if you win? Asked the Emperor. What will I have to give you? Give us your wand. Emperor Velo thought about it for a moment. Okay, he said. It's a deal. Just remember, if I win, your souls are mine. As for you, he looked at Beatrix, you can wait with the others until these Earthlings are done with my challenge. Okay, Dad, Beatrix said. She decided to go to Techne to talk to Gary. She still had a fetish for technology. What challenge are you going to give us exactly? Aislinn asked the Emperor. The Emperor thought hard about it. You'll have to race me, he said. But we did that 18 years ago, Cortex said. You want us to do it again? Yes, but it'll be more difficult this time. You'll have to race the 4 champions first, just like you did all those years ago. Then I will race you for the fate of your souls. Cortex and Aislinn headed to Terra, the first world they would have to race in. Kronk was the champion of that world. He was easy to beat 18 years ago, but like the Emperor said, this challenge would be way more difficult. Okay guys, that's the end of chapter 12. I hope you guys are all enjoying so far. Please like and subscribe.